Okay, I think it's working on LinkedIn. Please let
Okay.
me know if someone is
Fingers crossed.
if someone is watching
Fingers
us.
crossed.
So today we're gonna talk a little bit about live streaming, and whatever you want to talk about, please just drop by your questions so we can answer. So, Steven, how are you, my friend? Thank you too.
I'm good. Given the situation, I've been out for 2 walks today,
Oh,
and my Fitbit is very happy because I've done over 8,000 steps, and it's a beautiful sunny day here. So it's been good walking down by the canal, walking through town. Things are starting to change. More cars on the road, more people walking around. So it's been a very pleasant and pleasurable day today. And you, how are you?
well, I didn't make any walk today. I should, because I gained another kilo. I think I was dropping so good, and now things are not as good. And Friday I will meet my nutritionist,
Uh-huh.
and I hope it doesn't push my ears. But yeah, I like sport, but more with the team sport. I love football, for instance. I'm
Mm-hmm.
missing it so much because it's
Yeah.
it's also about the game, but it's about the friendship, the things
Yeah.
we comment before, comment
Yeah.
after, and during the week, because there's always some things, some provocations,
Yeah.
and so I'm missing that, and I think that maybe hopefully after summer they will come back, hopefully, but not
Yeah.
easy. And did you
Well,
play any sports?
I don't play any sport. I can play tennis and badminton and snooker. That's about it. No, I didn't play football. Um, the German football league has started up again,
Mm-hmm.
but they have different rules, one of which is no tackling. Yeah. That makes for an interesting game. Well, a different game. If you can't tackle people, I mean, that's the whole point of it. If you're a defender, the whole idea is to stop people scoring. And the way you do that is not by running around them in circles, it's by stopping them. And if you can't stop them, then,
It
it
will.
just becomes, you get to the stage where it's whoever is the fastest.
Yeah,
Who
absolutely.
can sprint fastest with the ball? Because nobody can take it off you.
Absolutely. Yeah, it is. It is. It's weird because I've seen some highlights from the German league, and it's weird because it seems that okay, I can get close to you. Okay,
Yeah.
it's like a friend, a close. Well, I don't know because usually here when we are playing with friends, things
Mhm.
are tough because
Yeah, oh yeah.
yeah, we play that way. But
Yeah.
it seems like I want to respect you. Please be my
I'm
guest.
sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah, it's a totally different game. I mean, it's football, but not football. I mean, the Premiership, we start back in England, hopefully in June, and they're going to training today. And Jurgen Klopp, the manager of Liverpool, was saying it's like a first day of school,
Absolutely.
because he was obviously waiting to actually get back. And they're all training, but they're training on the round 2 meters apart. So we will have football in the UK because this year Liverpool are going to be champions.
Yeah.
And it's well deserved. It would have been wrong for them not to be crowned champions this
Absolutely.
year. Because they've demolished every single team in the league.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've saw many comments about that. It will be nonsense for Liverpool not to be champion this year because they were amazing, amazing on Premiership
Yeah.
and also on Champions League. So even, for instance, they won the World League from teams, clubs, to that team from Brazil, which is coached by a Portuguese, and he had no chances, my friend. On South America, it's like stealing an ice cream from a kid. He won the Brazilian championship like it was a trip on a promenade on the garden. Yeah. Also, he won the Copa Libertadores, which is the kind of Champions League in Americas. Really easy. Yeah. Well, not so easy, but he won. And with Liverpool, no chances at all. No chances at all. It's amazing how Liverpool plays. And I have to confess you something. Okay. I was in England. I had 15 years old, so it was last week.
Yes, it was. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay.
I think 27 years ago.
It seems like last week.
Yeah, absolutely. And by this day, I bought there a cap from Liverpool, and since then I have some love about Liverpool. We'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone.
No, that's true.
But
sorry.
But also, usually I support teams who have Portuguese, even though they are playing or coaching. And so by these days, I'm between Liverpool, Manchester United, Manchester City. I don't know if Chelsea has some Portuguese there, but at least so Liverpool. It's because I like the team since long ago, and so if one of them will win the league, for me it's okay. But this year, of course, it has to be Liverpool. It doesn't make any sense if not.
That's true. I mean, the picture behind me is from Burnley, and Burnley is my hometown, and they are in the Premiership. Top half, I think, and the population of the town is only 70,000. And they're playing against Liverpool, they're playing against Arsenal, Man City, Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal, and they're doing well. They'll never win the Premiership, but they stay in the middle of the table, and nobody likes them. They don't care. Well, nobody likes them because they defend. They defend very well. They don't concede many goals, and they score on the break. And they win a lot of the matches just 1-0. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it's winning.
It's Italian. It's Italian football. and Italia won lots of world championships and even European competitions with that kind of playing. They score one, they get defense, catenaccio, and that's it. They are very. We used to say they are very cynical playing Italian football. Yeah, because they like a scorpion. They bite you and then you.
That said, on their day, if they're in the right mood, they can actually annihilate the opposition and win 4 or 5-0. So they've always got that up their sleeves. But most of the time, it's just defend and then counter-attack and get the winner.
Yeah, absolutely.
And where you have to do it.
English football is totally different. Hopefully, and I think it's getting back again to one of the most. At least they are one of the most enthusiastic, is not entertaining league, because you play an open football. You don't defend too much. You you like to attack.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
that's it. I think it's. And by these days, it's well, okay. By these days, football is something weird. It's in. I don't know. I think you have that football game, which is like football table. It's
Sabutio or
yeah, no. It's
no,
like an axis. You have the
yeah,
players there, and you're playing.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
By those
yeah.
days, I think it will. It's what we'll see on the field. It's the same kind. Okay, you can't move from
It,
there.
very competitive, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. So, Stephen, what are
Hmm.
I know that you are making some experiments on live streaming world. What what have you found in your
Well,
experiments?
like yourself at the moment, looking at Restream.io, now they've got the studio. Now we can have 4 people on screen. They've got the resources to actually go places. So yeah, I'm keeping a close eye on it. Glad to be here today on Restream.io because I think you've got to explore. I mean, we're in a fortunate situation. We can explore. We can try new things out. And Restream coming to the table with 4 people on screen and more than that to come means that there are opportunities there. It's not. I suppose you could say it's Be Live and StreamYard without the frills. Yeah. So you've got 4 people on screen. You can share screen. End of. Yeah.
Mhm.
Anything other than that, you can't really do. But if you could get 7 or 8 people on screen, then that would be good. Now, the thing I noticed about the system so far is that it's reasonably sturdy. What do you think? Do you think it's the video quality is good?
Well, I think it is. As I mentioned before, I just had this problem, which is, and I've seen someone else yesterday. I don't know if he was doing the stream from Restream or StreamYard, but he has the problem on LinkedIn, and this is happening only on LinkedIn, that the image doesn't come to the screen. So you have a black screen
Yeah,
and just
black screen.
audio,
Yeah.
just audio. It happened to me on Restream. Yeah, some weeks ago I made the test because, as you know, Stephen, and you do the same. We like to come up with new things. So I did a Restream show from my phone. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
most
Yeah.
most of the features are there. You can try them. Okay, you just do it from Chrome. You have for instance, there's one thing I tried because that's how you can know if things work or not. I've tried
Okay.
because I started in this mode. How does it portrait? Yeah, I started
Yeah.
and meantime I said, oh, let me flip the mobile if the image flip also, and it does. So you can do the
Good.
like this,
Yeah.
and you can change it.
You can
It
swap.
cha-
Yeah.
it
That's
changed
good.
also. And yes, for instance, Stephen, you with the free version of Restream, okay, you have the watermark and everything, but you can start from your mobile phone, which is
Oh yeah.
a game
Yeah.
changer because we know
It
that
is.
with BeLive and StreamYard you can't do that. You can as well broadcast to many different platforms. You can follow the comments on your phone.
That's the major point, isn't it? That you can actually
Absolutely.
follow what people are such saying.
So I
Yeah.
think because one thing I maybe you heard the same. is that people think about live streaming like something complicated, expensive. You need to learn complex.
Yeah.
And so, if you have a tool within Chrome that you can go live from your phone, which everybody has a phone by these days, I think it's a nice way to make it. Are you willing to try? I see in your eyes some will.
I've got a challenge for you, if not now, but next week. Can you come in via phone as well? Could you bring your mobile in now?
Let me try.
For instance?
No.
Okay.
There's nothing like trying, of course.
There's nothing. This is live. We love experimenting, trying new things, and sometimes they will work perfectly. Sometimes they won't.
No,
but down the road, it will work.
Okay, let me see, because it says that I'm having some problems with permissions. Let me try it this another way, because I think that's also okay. I think now.
Yes, that's that. Now this is true of every single system. This is not just Restream. Okay. If you're on,
okay, I fix it. Let me.
If you have a microphone and then you bring, that's basically because the two systems are fighting. And they're fighting for who's going to win, and they will win in the end because it makes an excruciating sound. So what you need to do when you come in via mobile is either switch your computer microphone off or switch the mobile phone microphone off. You can't have them both on at the same time. But hopefully in a moment we'll be seeing two of Marco.
Okay.
As the microphone comes in.
Okay. There we go.
Excellent.
So
excellent.
Let me try to put the phone to sleep. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's right. Okay.
Yeah, as you said, you can just turn it and go portrait.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
That's a nice option. That's a nice option. For instance, if you are broadcasting an event or something, you can put different cameras and then you can change them. Okay, let me put this one. Okay, this spotlight feature it's I think it's nice very intuitive, don't you think?
It is. I basically I like that everywhere that they're setting it up. I mean, as you say, it's not complicated at the moment. It's so easy to use, and you've just brought your mobile camera in first time, and it simply works either in landscape or portrait mode. And I think it's absolutely amazing. And as you said earlier, and this is a major point, you can actually go live on Restream from your mobile phone. And with the free version, would you be able to go live to Facebook? I think you would.
I think for the profile you can. Pages, I don't know, because I don't have. I bought this license on an amazing deal on AppSumo. It was amazing, and
totally.
Because I paid, I think for a lifetime, $59, I think.
Yeah,
and it's an amazing deal because it's
bargain of the century.
Absolutely. Well, I have some limitations. For instance, I can go live on groups, but not a big deal for me. I can go live simultaneously, at least as I tried, on my profile on Facebook and 2 pages at the same time.
Yeah.
And different locations on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitch, also Periscope. I don't know how different it is on the as well. Restream is the most inexpensive tool in the market by these days. Okay, it doesn't have same features like StreamYard or BeLive. For instance, they don't have recording, which is a nice feature. They don't have the same. You can put videos on screen and everything, but for I think it's $16 month. I think it's a nice solution, and we should think about those people who just want to go live in really easy, really fast, just to share the message, and that's it. Because sometimes
That's it.
we are in love with this, okay, and we like to have all that bells and whistles, okay, yeah, it is. But for
okay, but if we are. I mean, if we think, I'm just logging out of Restream for the moment because I need to be logged in. I'm just trying to find out what the pricing is, because a lot of our friends that we've made, we're connected with in India and Pakistan, would love to go live from their mobile phone and interview somebody. Yeah,
absolutely.
Now we know that you can't go live on your mobile phone on either StreamYard or BeLive. But if you can do it on Restream.io, and even better if you can do it for free, then that gives more power to the people who can't afford the $16. So I think I'm going to, there's certainly something to be done to let people know about this system. And I'm going to check it out. Yeah, I think we need to let more people know, Marco.
Yeah,
we need to spread the word.
And another thing about this, about the advantage you have to go live from your phone, is the availability that gives you to be spontaneous. Because Steven, as I do, that one of the most important things and thrilling things about live streaming is that you can go live from everywhere. And for instance, now I have something to share. Let's do it. And since you can go from your mobile, it's huge, because for instance, you're in a Congress and you found someone who is willing to be interviewed and something, and from your phone you can go live to more than one places at the same time. For instance, you can't, if you have a small account on YouTube, you can't go live from your phone.
That's right. Yeah.
So,
but if you went live from Restream to YouTube, would that work? That's something to explore. Could you start a broadcast on your phone on Restream.io and then go out to YouTube?
Yeah, I can. Let me keep talking. I will search.
I'm going to right. The joy is this, as you probably guessed by now, Marco and I are live video mad, and we have a passion for live video. We enjoy going live just because we can, and
we won't.
we enjoy finding new ways of actually using the technology. Sometimes we find ways that they didn't expect us to use, but most of the time we're just happy to take a look around and experiment. And it's only by the thing is, this is the biggest thing about live video systems, and it doesn't matter which video system it is. Nobody is writing a manual about it. So the only way you're going to find anything out is by trying it and exploring it and pushing it to the nth degree. And I, as Marco does, love exploring technology and that we can all understand. And Marco's disappeared. I'm only going to presume he's coming back.
No, I'm going to show you.
And he's going to show.
There you go. Let me.
Right.
There you go. Steve. Yep. The live I made from my phone the other day.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I will change the I use this microphone.
That's good.
This Boya mic, they are the best microphones you can find on the market. Let me see if I can show you. Okay, there you go. It has a 5 meters wire, okay, cable. It's not, which
Okay.
allows you can connect with the cell phone, with the DSLR camera, with your PC. Okay, and it's a nice solution. I think it's about $25 or less.
Okay.
It's a nice option.
Good.
Let me see if I. Okay, let me accelerate the process. And I think I can also show the comments on screen. There you go.
Brilliant. Yeah.
So I don't know which more excuses will you find now for not going live.
There are no excuses. Do it now. Do it from your phone. Use Restream.
Yeah,
I think that's brilliant.
Yeah, they
that opens up a lot of possibilities.
They made a huge work last. Look. There you go. You see? I flipped the image and
instant. Good picture. The quality is just very impressive.
Yeah, because I think this camera has a 4K definition, so most of the web cameras don't. And that's it. By the way, have you? Well,
oh no, that's true.
I'm gonna stop screen sharing. Okay, here I am again. Have you followed the prices of webcams lately?
Well, fortunately, I don't need one, but I believe they've gone up and up.
I don't know. Maybe
what's been happening.
I think they will be dropping soon because these. Oh, Fons, how are you?
Oh, welcome, Fons.
Sorry, yeah, I like history, of course. Even though I'm my degree is on business. By the way, Fons, do you want to join us? Even though
we'd love you to join us. We need 4 on screen.
Okay, let me send the link to Fons if he wants to join us. There you go. I was saying, even though I made my degree on businesses area, I love history. And I have some books on elementary school. I think it's like this that we say. I was a good student on that discipline. And yes, I like history and all. For instance, I will share an experience I had when I went to Germany. I've been in Frankfurt, and as you know, Steven, most of that buildings, the old ones, they were rebuilt after the war. So
they were, yes.
As you, I live in an ancient country. Portugal, I think it's like Portugal. It's the oldest country in Europe, maybe in the world, because we finished our frontiers in early 1000. So since then we had just a few years we were under Spain domain, but the territory remained. So one thing I like, and I think you feel the same. For instance, the buildings you have behind you, is that you feel they are old. They have story. I don't know. I don't know how we do it, but it is. And when I went to Germany, I didn't felt that, because
Right. Yeah.
it's the old one, and the architecture and everything, it's the old one, but you didn't feel that thing. I don't know.
No, there's something about old buildings. I mean, this is the university. There's something about them. They have a history. You can feel the history as you walk around them. You feel that you're part of something that is meaningful. And I love architecture. It's just so amazing. If I hadn't been an accountant or a computer programmer, then I would have definitely got into architecture or engineering. So I would love to know how to build a bridge. I've got to be honest. I mean, to me, that building a bridge where you've got, I mean, in Bristol, you've got the bridge across the gorge that Brunel built, and that's just a feat of engineering. Just don't know how people do that. I'd love to know.
Well, I'm gonna take it all the risks. I have another cell phone, like the fourth camera on.
Right, okay. Here we go.
Let me put this to turn around. Okay, where are you? Okay, I think.
Okay, so we're going, or Marco is going to fill the fourth screen with a second mobile phone. So, we've got 2, 3. I'm on screen with 3 Marcos.
What could be worse than that, Steven?
No, it's working.
You will
well.
have nightmares today. This night, you will have nightmares. Oh no, stop. No more Marcos.
No, it elegantly proves the point that you can have 4 people on screen on Restream.io, and all is good.
Well, but I think it's. I was changing the layout here. It doesn't show so many differences.
All right, okay.
It's just a little, but I think let me see.
That's me. You've got,
does it
yeah,
change?
that's you. That's the one of you. That's the second. That's the third. I'm getting confused now because there's 3 of you.
It seems like Dalton Brothers from Lucky Luke. Well, but it works, and as you see, it's very easy. It's very easy to people to join the screen. So even though in that point, I think most of the tools we know, Steven, and we try, all of them are usually easy to join. Well, let me take this guy away. Okay, enough.
Okay. Well, you've done it. You've actually broken. You've got the system working. You've got all 4 of us on screen, which is absolutely brilliant. And the signal was good as well. The signal was good.
I made this once. Was using in a different way. I was using Manicam, and I don't know if the free plan has this feature. I think that they will. That you can, if you have the app, the Manicam app on your phone, you can invite the camera to join the
broadcast. Yeah.
I don't know. Have you ever tried Manicam to go live? Because it's also one of the features. I've tried just once and it was awful, so I didn't do it anymore. Have you ever tried?
Many. Yeah, I have. Many in the days before Be Live. It's getting better, but it still has a well, it just doesn't feel good, and it certainly doesn't look and sound good. And I don't know what's wrong, because they've been doing this for the last 10 years. I don't know what's wrong with the package. Just something just doesn't gel with the way that Minicam's actually set up. It's not it's not intuitive, and you've got to dig deep to actually find out what each option does. And for that reason alone, because it's not intuitive, I just, there's something about it. I can't. When you use a piece of software the first time, you can fall in love with it if it does what you expect it to do. When you press the button, it's the right thing. That's when you fall in love with a piece of software right from the beginning, and you can have you can enjoy using the software. I don't enjoy using Minicam. I've got to say, I'm going to say this. I tried SparkoCam today, and I don't enjoy using SparkoCam either. I don't know. It's just something about them. Right, run over.
That feeling. Well, I'm going to share with you. To be honest, I think Minicam could be an amazing tool for people who wants to add something more to the live stream, or even to recorded videos, and doesn't want to have a software to do this, another one to do that, another one. So it's kind of a hub where you have everything. None of them are the Formula One in the field, but they are there together. So and I think it's a nice solution for people to use. For instance, if you want to put some background music, pay attention to the copyrights, of course. If you want to use a chroma key, if you want to make some drawing, to put a timer on the screen, different scenes, and also I think it's a nice tool. But for instance, the first time I went to OBS, I think, oh my God, this is so crazy, so hard. I need to make a degree or a master or a PhD to work with this. It was what I felt. And then I found BeLive, and okay, let me stay here. It's more than enough. But when I got LinkedIn Live, I needed to use a software like OBS, or I had to pay to an expensive. And I've seen most of the softwares to do live streaming are expensive. BeLive and StreamYard not, but the others it's around $40 or even more a month. They are very expensive. So I gave another try, because I have a big heart. I gave another try to to OBS, and I like it.
Okay.
Maybe there's something in between that make the difference, because I think, and Steven, I feel that you feel the same. It's that will to challenge yourself. So okay, no, I'm much comfortable in this. I don't like it. Let me try something who challenged me. I think it's the
right.
And OBS, it's for that, it's amazing, because you have so many features to explore, so many buttons to push and everything, and it challenges you.
It does.
I think they have two main features missing, in my opinion. But one of them it's critical for me, which is easy way to bring guests to the show. I think it's the most important. The other one could be the comments on the screen. I think it's nice, but it's not for me the critical. Bringing guests to screen in an easy way, it's, I think, the big the big problem.
Well, with the guests, you want to make it simple and as easy and straightforward as possible, so they can come live with you either from a desktop or phone, and you send them a link and they just come on screen. Now, BeLive and StreamYard both work like that. With OBS, you've got to use Skype, and that complicates it. And there's always room for somebody else to enter the market and say, look, this is how you should be doing it, and this is how you can do two people on screen, and that market is still open because despite the changes at Facebook, there isn't really a good two-person system on the market that starts from mobile. And that's the key. As you said earlier, if you meet somebody out and about and you want to go live, then you want to do it through mobile because you're not carrying your computer around with you. At least I hope not. Yeah. So you want to go live from your mobile phone, and you want to go live with two people, and there's a market for it. So what we've discovered today is that you can go live on Restream.io, check out the video on YouTube by Marco, and you can go live with your phone. And if you are on Restream, then we're going to check out whether you can actually invite a guest as well for free.
Absolutely.
That's the challenge we've set ourselves for next week.
Okay, okay.
Try and find a system.
Next week we will make 100% mobile.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know, and it could be for you. There are many cam on mobile. I think will work nice. Okay, because you can head. But for me, the Ferrari to go live from the mobile, it's Prism Live Studio. But you can go just alone. I don't know if you ever tried. It's amazing. Nope. You can put filters. You can put emojis. You can put GIFs. You can put lower thirds. You can add audio files. You can add video files, photos. It's amazing. You can use the Restream key. Okay, so you can just set the RTMP key and you go live. Okay, you have to set this on Restream before. Okay, but you can do it. You can use it portrait or a landscape mode. Steven, it's amazing. It's amazing. Everything you can do that mirror effects and everything. It's for me, it's by far the best. If you don't need, of course, if you don't need or you don't want to bring a guest on your shows, it also records the video. Okay, so while you are broadcasting, it's recording the video. It's an amazing tool. Prism Video.
Prism Video.
Prism. PRESM. Prism. Sorry. Prism Live Studio or something. I'm a mess with names.
No worries. Okay. Nearly down a bit. This is like the. Yeah.
Wait. It's huge. It's huge. Everything you can do with the tool. Okay. I'm messing. Look, you can put masks on the camera. Let me see.
Right.
I can't show you because maybe if I flip the camera, let me see. Okay, I'm putting masks on you, Steven. Let me see.
Okay.
Look.
Yeah.
Got
it. That's good.
No,
okay.
No. Wait, because it was showing the mask. Damn it. Let me see.
Okay.
I think I screwed something. You can draw also. Okay. This one is good. Let me see. Okay, there you go.
Yes.
Now I can talk with you, Steven. I'm with a mask. Okay, let me see.
We're going to be seeing a lot of masks.
Okay.
Yeah, brilliant.
Then you can put this South Park character on the screen also. Look, saying hello.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's amazing. For me, it's an amazing tool for those who want to go live from the phone. It's free also. It's
That's
it's
good.
it's amazing tool. Well, we it's the review time today.
All good.
So, Steven, any recommendations? Let's.
You're right. Okay, starting from where we began, I think if you're thinking about going live, then my recommendation is just do it. Mark and I go live because we can, because we enjoy it. You will enjoy it too. We all have a story to tell. So my recommendation until we return at the same time next week is just do it. Over to you, Marco. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, Steven, thank you so much for being here. Feel free to knock my door if you want to make some experiments also.
Okay, I'll return it. Yeah.
Okay.
All good.
To come up with new things, with new tricks, with new tips for those of you who want to go live the most safe way, because I know that we need to be a little crazy to do these tests while we are live, but that's how it is. Someone has to do this dirty job.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's a good job to have.
absolutely, well, absolutely, it's amazing. Well, thank you so much, Steven. We will be in touch. Okay. Have a nice evening. See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye to all of those who were watching us. Feel free to reach out to tell something, to leave some doubts and questions you have so we can answer. Okay? So bye bye. See you soon.